Hello viewers, Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you all? I think by the grace of Almighty you are well. I am also well. This is Obaydullah, and today I'm gonna share with you how can we improve our fluency in English. Most of the time, uh, learning a language it's related to practice, because without practice it is not possible to learning a language, because spoken English it's totally dependent on your practice. Because I think you know that some people they go in the other countries in those countries are the mother tongue is English, and I think our those person learn English without any grammatical rules and regulation. So from the very beginning of our life, we learn a lots of grammatical rules and regulation and word, but we can't speak in English properly. And I am also don't speak in properly. So, but my realization is that we should practice more and more. Suppose you want to learn how to ride a motorcycle, so you go to market and or you go to a library and you buy a book from the library, and you and the book is related to how can you ride a motorcycle. So when you started to reading the book, how can you use accelerator, how can you use pickup, how can we use accelerator, how can we use horn, and most of the time you just memorize most of the rules from the books. And I can give you guarantee after 15 days or after 30 days you will, when you go to on the road by with a motorcycle, you will not be able to ride the motorcycle because you don't have any practical knowledge about motorcycle. So you will not be able to ride the motorcycle. But on the other hand, some people who are stay on the mechanic shop, like a little boy who always is staying in the mechanic shop. So sometimes he touches the brake, sometimes he touches the accelerator, sometimes he pull on the motorcycle, and sometimes he arrange a pickup, and sometimes he's one switch on or off switch in headlight and side light. And almost a a few days or few months later, he will be able to learn how to ride a motorcycle. But if you if you want to learn how to ride a motorcycle, and you just read from the book, I think you will not be uh, able to able to ride a motorcycle. And this example is also applicated from in the learning swimming, because you suppose you want to learn how to swim, and you just again start study from the book, how can I use how can I learn swim. Just you read from the book that how can I arrange my legs, how can I arrange my hand, how can push up my hand, how can I push up my belly, how can I push up my head, and everything from the book you read. But after your reading, I can give you guarantee you will not be swim in the river, you will be dumped into the water. So you have to go to the river, or you have to go to in pond to learn swim. And you have to go in the water, and you can take help from your experienced person. And when you go to in river, and you try a little bit to little bit, and after that you will be very experienced in swimming. I think you see that some childs who are from village, and mostly they are their age is like 5 or 6 or 7 years, and they are able to learn how to swim. But your age is 30 or 40 or 50, but you can't learn to swim because of your practical knowledge and practical practice. So I think learning a language is like a swim or like a motorcycle or ride a cycle. So that's it. You have to, if you want to learn, if you want to speak in English, you just give up all your hesitation and all your thought that's learning grammatical rules. You have to learning grammatical rules, you have to memorize lots of words. That's doesn't matter, just you have to be practiced in regular basis. So thank you so much for hearing my speech, and thank you. Assalamu alaikum.